What does it all mean?
That's a difficult question to answer. None of us has the capacity to know what it all fully means. However, we can begin finding meaning when considering the message embedded in the universe's natural disposition to generate order, balance, and beauty. This condition alone, nearly impossible in science's view, raises the possibility a divine source orchestrates the universe's marvels of creation. Once we come to realize we're a part of this heavenly design, mind, body, and soul, we take great solace in knowing its splendid rightness is also in every aspect of our lives. The universe itself provides copious hints to its designs and intentions. Let it be your guide through life's uncertainties in the knowledge it's been designed to be good and right.
What is it all about?
Life's about trying to better understand, and build a relationship, with the wonderful world in which we live. It's about seeking knowledge of nature's balanced and harmonious ways, and finding ways to live our life in similar fashion. It's also about experiencing nature's wonder and attempting to understand her mysteries.
Is nature important?
An interesting question. The fact that it's even being asked highlights just how completely man has separated himself from nature. Yes, nature's important, she's everything we are and have. We must consider nature's the source of all things. The abundance of our lives is fully a result of her bountifulness. Without her we would not have anything, or be anything. Trees and plants, for instance, provide our air, food, and even provide the fuel and plastics powering society. Belittling those that care as tree huggers is the ultimate symbol how one-sided society has become, but also its level of arrogance. While we tend to impersonalize our relationship with nature, it's actually very personal. Desecrating nature is harming our lives, and especially our children's future. Nature's more than important. She should be at the core of everything we think, consider, and undertake.
Should I have a relationship with nature?
Some sort of connection is essential to a healthy and balanced life. Not only does being in touch with nature keep us better rooted, but it is she who is also the source of all great wisdoms in the ways of balance and harmony. Walking in her gardens and experiencing her colors, patterns, and sheer splendor are inspirational and blissful. Engaging nature also exposes us to her timeless lessons. Balance, holism, diversity, creativity, and collaborative relationships, all delivered silently and unassumingly, comprise the greatest wisdom available. If you don't have a connection with nature, you're missing out and largely precluding your life from ascending to the enchanted.
How does order arise?
Amazingly, nature's vast mosaic of being shares a common, underlying theme. A center-biased design rooted in a similarly center-oriented creative process. A universal disposition to spontaneously form centers. Powerful central objects, endowed with the profound ability to raise their surrounding into the center-oriented patterns we see streaming throughout the universe, in the form of spheres, spirals, radials, and branching systems. An inherently stable design perpetuating all of nature's bedrock creations, including atoms, cells, solar systems, societies, consciousness, relationships, institutions, etc. Because its designs also produce the qualities of symmetry, beauty, balance and holism, applying its principles can bring real benefits to our lives. Pick up Heart of the Universe at www.centerpath.org to find out more.
What is man's role in the universe?
Our goal should be taking an active responsibility in our gift to create. In homage to this great gift, we should be mindful in every thought and act so that what we create is as beautiful, balanced, and enduring as possible.
Is the universe good?
A lovely question. To gain insight, let's reverse the question. What in the universe isn't good? Balanced and harmonious relationships abound throughout nature. Animals only kill for their survival and never take more than they need. The only places we can find imbalances are in man's world. How we're able to stray from nature's good ways, our unique ability to forcefully direct our intentions towards what we want. Today's technological advancements, coupled with our lack of restraint, both in personal habits and societal laws, leads us to readily overconsume, and by doing so, create the great imbalances we see in society today. But there's a message of hope here. We have a means to correct our ways and restore the balance. We need only follow nature's way and all will return to its natural state of being good, balanced, and enduring.
Is there a God?
The question has probably generated more debate than the world has ever seen. However, from a center path perspective, the question finds a delightful new insight, and a possible explanation. In center path's world, all creations reflect the character of the element at their core. The whole reflects its center. The created reflects the creator. By extension, we can surmise the perfection and beauty streaming throughout the entire universe is a reflection of its core. A great creator at the center of the universe. What more splendid outcome to be had than an ultra-pure source of love at the heart of the universe, streaming perfection and love into all her creations. From such a beautiful conclusion, even the most stringent doubters might find a reason to believe.
Is there a higher path?
There is. We can live a more meaningful and enchanted experience by mimicking the wholesome style of the universe. My book Heart of Gold shows that, through instilling the qualities of purity in your heart, that is spontaneity, genuineness, kindness, loving, and caring, your life can be elevated to a greater and more blissful plane.
Can I get closer to God?
Yes. Her love is all about us. You just need to look closer at the beauty and miraculous state of her many handiworks. The act of looking itself, getting you closer to God. So look closely into the heart of her many miracles of creation. Flowers, clouds, sunsets, a child's smile, a mother's love. Crystals, stars and moons, bugs, and our bodies. Take the time to look at the beauty and enchantment. Once you begin to see it, you will get closer to God than you ever imagined.
How do I know which path to take?
First, we need to better understand how paths and journeys unfold. Though a challenging concept to grasp, the first thing to understand is all paths lead to the place where they began. All journeys end at the same point they were conceived, and define the contour of the journey's landscape. Thus, to ensure each of your journeys, and their destination are optimal, you should choose higher paths of compassion, truth, kindness, understanding, sharing, and what your heart truly wants. By following these paths, you'll have a good chance of living a great life. You will also leave behind an enduring and meaningful legacy.
Why do I have so much trouble seeing this path?
We are what we see. Since TV is so much of what we now see, it is also what we now believe. It teaches us the only paths to salvation are through acquiring more and always beating others. Blinded by modern society's fury, we eventually only come to value society's message. Center Path teaches us ways to steer away from this spell, and towards more rightful paths. Quite literally leading us from the dark to the light. My book, 7 Paths to Power, is the best place to start to find the right path.
How can I judge if my path is right?
You'll know your path is right when you feel better about yourself and others. If your heart is happy and filled with feelings of wonder and gratitude. If you are learning, growing, and helping others, smiling at yourself and the world. When you feel these key indicators are on the rise, you'll know you're journeying down the right track.
Is there a purpose to anything?
Before we answer this question, we need to better understand the meaning of the word purpose. Purpose is the reason why things are here. Why they exist. As center path teaches, nature's creations are organized about originating centers. Another way of saying this is, the parts going into making up a larger creation, are because of their originating center. The purpose of any creation is its center. Thus a hurricane follows its eye, a cell exists to reproduce its DNA, and herds follow their leader to have the best chance of survival. All things indeed have a purpose, guaranteed by all things having a center.
Is there a purpose to my life?
You have many purposes, including helping others, being a better person, and contributing to a greater universe. By filling the centers of your life with such higher order purposes, your entire life will also be filled with higher order things, as all its parts naturally align toward and support the goodness at its core.
Should I feel grateful?
You bet. There are many things we should feel grateful about. Beauty, abundance, air, food, and water. The ability to have feelings, memories, and having great cognitive abilities. To be given this wonderful existence, and the opportunity to experience it, is an immeasurable gift. The fact we are even able to understand and reflect on the world, the gift of being conscious for instance, is a miracle beyond comprehension. All we are given so much with no effort on our part. It is truly a gift and blessing. If you don't feel gratefulness in your life, you have some work cut out for yourself. Center Path can help by showing you means to reconnect with what's truly important. From there, you will be surprised just how grateful you will naturally begin to feel.
Can I change my life for the better?
Sure. You'll need to supplant the various centers of your life with more meaningful and higher grade things. Your life will begin improving immediately. Bolstering the quality of the centers of our lives, and therefore our entire life, is the single objective of the book, Heart of Gold.
Are there truly better things in life?
Life's greatest things remain those closest to the source. They are purer and carry higher degrees of meaning, and are thus far elevated above the trite and mundane. Nature, beauty, family, speaking from their heart, organic and freshly prepared food, and clean air are things closer to the source. Inspired art, literature, mysticism, and music are also items closely associated with the divine. Surround yourself with these things and your life will naturally become elevated to higher planes.
Are our lives connected?
Yes, they are, and in more ways than you likely suspect. Centers in fact connect us through myriad scales of being. Love links us as families. National symbols connect citizens of nations. Our common DNA links all humans, past, present, and future. Our common emotional underpinnings give us all the same experience of humanity. Gravity links us physically at many scales of celestial organization. Right now, we're all aligned to the same point at the center of the Earth. This center-biased connectivity also applies to our association to the Sun, heart of our galaxy, etc., including even the moment of the Big Bang.
Do I have a destiny?
Our destinies are linked to our hearts. Uncovering what it wants will uncover your true love, and reason you're here. You can find what your heart wants by pursuing the things you worship and choosing paths with a heart. Your destiny might be your family, children, friendship, your career, a shop, a hobby, a beautiful home, a creative marvel of art or literature, or a life of kindness and caring, whatever your heart truly wants. Being filled with love, it will naturally be as good as it can be. What you truly love might be hard to uncover at first, but can be found if you take the time and dig deep enough.
Do I have a soul?
Science is adamant we don't have a soul because it can't be proven by scientific means. But that alone doesn't mean we don't have one, as most of us intuitively suspect. Center Path teaches us all things have a center. Because our existence is a very real thing, it means we also have a prime center, Thus who isn't to say the steady voice accompanying us throughout our lives isn't our soul, or the voice of God speaking through us?
What to make of it all?
What to make of it all is hard to define in one statement. What we do know is this: all is stupendous and beautiful. It is a miracle to be here and experience nature's masterpiece of being. Thus you do yourself well trying to understand life and being better, and try to get closer to its beauties and enigmas. In a real sense, get a front row seat to the greatest show on earth through engaging and becoming part of it.
Can I escape the madness?
Yes, but it will take some effort. You can by redirecting your attention away from modern society's uproar, and instead towards more real and right things. Start today. Turn off your TV, computer, and cell phone. Take walks in nature, play an instrument, meditate. Buy different kinds of books besides thrillers and romances. Buy books on biology, nature, and the cosmos. By filling your life with higher order things, your life will improve with each passing day. Practiced faithfully, rebuilding your life back to one of spontaneity, awe, wonder, and heartfelt inspiration.
Why do you think spirituality is lacking from our lives?
The prime reason is our lack of connectivity with nature. Because we only consider nature as a resource to consume and conquer, our greatest source of awe has been removed from our lives. How can we truly imagine or dream if we don't wonder anymore? How can we feel a connection with nature, and become spiritual, if we don't wander over her mysteries and silent wonders?
What is the meaning of life?
To experience as much beauty and meaning as we can. To be a member of, witness to, and contribute to nature's symphony of creation. To do your best, live thoughtfully and meaningfully, examine one's self, grow, learn, and help others. We should seek to understand, live in harmony, and emulate the divine.
Where can I find answers?
Centerpath's principles are based on the same principles of all religions. That if you live your life purely, mindfully, and earnestly, all will work out for the best. I believe Centerpath provides a unique means to access these wisdoms. First by exposing nature's intelligence and then showing how it applies to our lives. You're encouraged to explore Centerpath's publications. They likely have many of the answers you're looking for.
Any final words?
I think we've said all that can be said today. I encourage readers to begin their Centerpath investigation of the world, as soon as possible, and with an open heart and mind. I believe now, more than ever, you can greatly improve your knowledge of the world, and find many of the answers you seek, through Centerpath's much-needed message of beauty, goodness, truth, and great hope. Check out www.centerpath.org to learn more.